Hi folks, this is Jay. Hope you're okay today. It's good to see you. I just want to wrap up. Again, I just want to make it clear that I'll be moving my operations and my base to Piccadilly Gardens Community Church YouTube channel. So if you want to come down to the YouTube channel and find out what I'm doing, I'll be posting every day there. So that's going to be my main base of operations, and I'll be spearheading Bible teaching there and lectures in theology, and I'll also be doing it on Atheism TV and also Zwema 100. So that's what I'll be doing, and I feel that I'd like to debate Richard Carey, I'd like to debate Dr. Price and Fitzgerald. I feel I could easily take these people on, but they're not willing to do that because they're not willing to do that because they know that they would lose. I find that the internet atheists are not worth bothering about. They can't debate. They're insulting. They only want to gang up on you. I went down to Magic Sandwich Show. It was 4 against 1. They didn't mute the mic, but they tried to stop me from telling them about various things, scholarship. But I was able to hold my own with them, and in fact I beat them because they didn't have any evidence. Iron Ra, I've not made any videos about Iron Ra since then because I feel that I completely beat him and demolished him. So I don't feel any duty anymore to try and corner him because he was utterly beaten. I find that DPR Jones and his outfit, his kind of lapdog, Hogtie Champ, who kind of follows DP around on the lead, and it's interesting that since I've said that Hogtie Champ doesn't now go around following DPR Jones, so they take note of my criticisms. Anyhow, he is a bit of a lapdog to DPR Jones, and I don't find these people at all worthy of debate or discussion. I find DPR Jones abusive. I find him psychotic in his behaviour. Once he starts focusing on you, he doesn't stop focusing. He keeps going on and on and on. Every show that he thinks I'm going to turn up at, he turns up. And I don't find him a challenge. He's kind of predictable. He kind of gets people to gang up on you, then they mute the mic so you can't talk, and then he's able to get on his soapbox and do his little evangelical jihadist anti-theist rant that he does. And I don't find that very challenging or appealing or in any way intellectually stimulating. So I went on a show and there was 5 of them against me, and they didn't even have the guts to debate me full on, and I weren't even in debate mode, but they wouldn't have the guts to debate me. They had to mute the mic, and then DP could go on his little rant. So I don't find the internet atheist intellectually stimulating. So normally I make some videos in the evening, but I'm gonna instead in the evening have my milk and cookies. I would much rather just have my milk and cookies and be at peace and restful than make videos critiquing DPR Jones and Iron Ra, knowing full well they haven't got the intellectual capability to engage with me on the topics that I have chosen. And the same with the internet atheist. I won outright this debate on the historical Christ. I beat 4 of their best people, utterly demolished them. They've never recovered, they've never come back. They've just tried little cornering tactics, ambushing you with, like trying to get you on a show where there's 5 of them, where they can mute the mic, and where one of them can go off on a rant, rather than actually sit down and actually have a one-on-one discussion in a polite way, and have a proper academic discussion and debate. The internet atheists are not capable of that whatsoever. They are constantly trying to spin, constantly trying to lie, constantly editing my videos, constantly trying to sabotage me, constantly trying to conspire against me, and at the same time being extremely nasty, trying to invade my privacy, getting in contact with people that I know, trying to find information about me. They're a very intrusive movement, they're a very abusive movement, and as far as I'm concerned, DPR Jones and the Magic Sandwich Show and Fatally Flawed and Live Life Show, these people should not be allowed, and I really mean this. This is not being funny, this is not this is from the heart, but I really do believe that these shows are abusive shows. They're taking advantage of people, they're emotionally raping people, and what they're doing is absolutely despicable, and it's an absolute shame that the atheist community put up with these kind of people. They are not intelligent, they are not clever, they are abusive people, abusing people, emotionally abusing them, trapping people on their shows, cornering them, knowing full well their position, and then emotionally savaging their guest, rather than fueled by hate. They are absolutely fueled by hate. DPR Jones is absolutely fueled by hate. And the rest of the Magic Sandwich Show are fueled by hate. Fatally Flawed are fueled by hate, and Live Life 8072 is fueled by hate. And you can tell that because they never invite Dr. R.C. Sproul or Dr. Al Muller or Doug Wilson, some of the big hitters in the evangelical world. They never invite them on. Instead, they invite vulnerable people who like young people who don't know where their position is, and then they rip into those people rather than actually have a mature discussion. When it comes to Christian apologists dealing with them, like me or Bible thumping wingnut or Cy Ten Brugengate, they resort to 2 tactics. One is they gang up on them, they try to get us on their show where they outnumber you 4 to 5 to 1, and then they go on an abusive binge then of abusing you, emotionally attacking you, and trying to savage you rather than actually have a discussion and try to draw you into silly, stupid personal controversies that are nothing to do with you. And secondly, they are investigating these people's private lives. They've investigated my private life. I know that there are some atheists out there who have tried to investigate my private life, okay, where they've actually phoned people that I know, okay. They've done that to Bible thumping wingnut, and that's the kind of mentality that these militant atheists are up to, and you can't engage with them. And they are disgusting, and they are abusive, and the atheist community, the people who run the major atheist groups in America and in the UK should reprimand DPR Jones, should reprimand Fatally Flawed, and should reprimand Live Life. There should be a reprimand of these people and disciplinary action within the atheist community taken to these people, because they are abusive people. They are emotionally abusive, and they get away with it, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting when they have these individual people. I was on Fatally Flawed, and the way they treated me was absolutely despicable. Muting the mic and DPR Jones going on a rant, that was pure abuse from him to me. That was total abuse, and that he should be reprimanded by the atheist community for that, without a shadow of a doubt. And that goes for Live Life, and it goes for DPR Jones, and it goes for Fatally Flawed, and the rest of the internet community. There are a couple of people who have tried to who have phoned my house and have phoned people that I know, and it's on record, and tried to investigate about me, and that is just below the belt. That is just disgusting. And not only that, you atheists, people like the Magic Sandwich Show, people like Fundamentally Flawed and Live Life Show, they know that this goes on, and they do not condemn it, and they do not speak out against it, and they do not stand up. And not only that, there's been videos made about me and Rand Campbell and others that are so despicable, sexually explicit material done against me and against Rand Campbell and others, and it's absolutely despicable. And the investigations that's gone on into Ray Comfort, into Eric Hovind, other private lives, and Cartesian Theist, and Venom Fang X, what they have done in these investigations as atheists is absolutely despicable and disgusting. And YouTube, you should have done something about it and stood up, because it's absolutely disgusting that people like DPR Jones goes around thinking that he is the Pope of YouTube, and to do that, and he is pathological, and he needs to be disciplined before he does some serious emotional damage to people on his shows, because he's going to get a young person on the show who's a Christian, and he's going to seriously emotionally damage someone because of the rants and the lack of training that he does not have. And none of these people are trained to do any of this kind of work. I have training in what I do. They don't have any training. The Magic Sandwich Show does not have any training in what they're doing. Fatally Flawed do not have any training what they're doing, and Live Life does not have any training, and they are emotionally abusing people. And Dark Matter as well, and others like him, they are emotionally abusing people, and they're despicable in what they're doing, and they should be stopped. So I'm not getting involved in it. I'm just gonna in the evening stay away, get on my other channels and do my Bible teaching and do my theology lectures, and I'm gonna have my milk and cookies every night. I'm having my milk and cookies, and I'm gonna chill with some classical Baroque, Spanish Baroque music with my milk and cookies, and I'm staying away from these very, very nasty, absolutely nasty movement. And it is an extremely nasty movement, and you need to stay away from these people. If you're Christian apologists or Christians, stay away from these militant atheists, because they are emotionally abusive. They don't want to know the truth, and they are systematically getting people on their shows, and they're emotionally abusing people, and it's absolutely disgusting. And that's my final word. Alright, so hope everybody's okay. Peace to everybody, and God bless you all. And I'll see you on Piccadilly Gardens Community Church YouTube channel if you want to come down. Love you all, and take care. But that was my final conclusion on these people. Take care.